Well
Definitely.
put. Well put. So moving on to our next player, we have
Thomas Fidone, the man who inspires so much controversy just in the Twitterverse for no damn reason all the time. It's just there's people who want to be in the he's a bust camp, and then there's people like me who live in reality and have a set of eyeballs who can say that he just needs a quarterback that can get the ball to him.
yeah.
Because I can't begin to express, like, if there's any player from last year that you could look back at a film and say, that man is open, throw him the damn ball. They did
Yeah.
a few times, but they would throw it 6 feet over his head, which is insanely hard to do considering he's like 12'15".
Right.
But this man, he has the potential to just immediately jump himself into a third round, second round, even first round draft pick.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got some injuries that have plagued him, but he seemed to have recovered to such
Mhm.
a degree. I don't know. Does he has some volatility? Yes, but I think that what's going to elevate him is a competent quarterback room,
Mhm.
and dude can block, but that man can get open, and he is
Mhm.
deceivingly fast, very, very quick. So I really think that he would have the most impact next year out of our wide receiver, tight end room. I think he's the person that you could chalk around and say this guy has the highest potential to have the most impact on our offense, just bar none. Just
Okay.
that's my bold take. I don't know why it's so bold. Like, seriously, just look at the man. He has the potential. He
Yeah.
just needs a man who can get him the ball. So I think he has the most impact. That's my bold prediction. I hate that I have to say bold, but it
Right.
is what it is. Stats don't lie. He hasn't been statistically significant thus far, but I think he
Mhm.
can be.
Sure. Sure. You know what? That was a very well reasoned argument for most impact. For me, I wonder what's the name is completely slipping me. Who's the kid that we recruited out of Ainsworth, the number one player in Nebraska in 2024? He's a tight end, extremely fast, can split out, can play wide receiver.
Let me pull it
Carter,
up. I
Carter,
haven't been
something.
Carter Nelson?
Carter Nelson. That's the one.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do you foresee Fidone being so good in spring camp and into fall camp that Carter Nelson doesn't get on the field? I'm not sure I do. But I do see twin tight end sets with both of those guys where both of them could either block, knock you on your tail because Carter's a really good blocker as well, or both of them would be out in the pattern or and then you've got Malachi on one side of one of them, or you've got, Jalen Lloyd or one of the two. I mean, we could have four really big wide receivers on the field at any given time, and Malachi might not even be one of them out there. That's the beauty of what we've got on offense now. But I think Thomas Fidone, I'm with you. I think he makes an impact. I'm just not sure most impact is where he's going to be at this point. I've got him making good impact. I've got him probably catching at least 30 to 40 balls this year for twice the yardage he did last year and maybe 6 touchdowns. I see him making that kind of impact, but I have a feeling there may be somebody else on that opposite side of the line of the scrimmage that might have a little bit more impact than Carter Nelson. Who knows? I might be completely wrong. But I think our tight ends coach is our offensive coordinator, and he's known for being really, really good with tight ends. So there you go. That's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't know if you have any others at all.
No, I think you made a good point about Carter Nelson and what kind of impact he can make in that room altogether. I guess the only thing I would say to add on to that is just talent elevates talent. And
Yep.
so Carter Nelson being just a pure raw talent, I think pushes Fidone to that level that Fidone needs to be pushed to. And so I think you actually make a good point for me in the sense that it's going to push Thomas Fidone to a
Be
to a
better.
level that he hasn't been pushed to yet. Because I don't think
Yep.
James Carney put much of
No.
a challenge on him. That's why he ended up leaving.
Mhm.
Um, and so I talent elevates talent. So
Yep.
I think that Carter Nelson might actually bode well for Thomas Fidone. But in the stats game, yeah, I have a feeling if Carter Nelson is pushing Thomas Fidone, that means that Carter Nelson is seeing the field. And so
Sure.
there's going to be a more even distribution of roles. So, no, great points.